won't you party with me now? Last train to Awesome Town. Come on, won't you party with me? Last train to Awesome Town. The roof is on fire, gonna burn it to the ground. Yeah, last train to Awesome Town. Come on, won't you party with me? This party is sick. Dude, bro, this party is sick. Dude, bro, this party is sick. Dude, bro, this party is sick. Dude, this party has like 5 different kinds of nachos. Whoa, that's off the hook crazy. 5 different nachos. 5 different nachos. 5 different nachos. 5 different nachos. Last train to Awesome Town. Come on, everybody, won't you party with me now? Last train to Awesome Town. Come on, won't you party with me? Last train to Awesome Town. The roof is on fire, gonna burn it to the ground. Yeah, last train to Awesome Town. Come on, won't you party with me? Party with me. Party with me. Party with me. Party with me. 5 different nachos.
All right, you are listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio, and I am Caleb, and Rachel is here as well.
Hello.
In today's show, YouTube may buy or has bought Twitch. I'm not quite sure. Rachel will probably help with that. All right, and then Halo stuff. Rachel also went on a trip recently to Orlando, and she'll tell us about that experience. And of course, we have your nerd vocab all right here on the Nerd Edification Hour. So, Oculus Rift is coming to Chuck E. Cheese. It's going to be like a virtual reality ticket catching machine.
I think that was Facebook's idea.
It might have been. They bought Oculus Rift, but the CEO or whoever runs Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, the reason for this is because the company said that because kids have the iPods and the whatnot at home, and they want to bring an immersive, interactive experience that is not at home so they can attract more customers.
You know, I think that kind of almost defies the purpose of Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, we used to have, like, one right down the road on 98, I think. Yeah, like way back in the day, in the 90s, I believe. And, I mean, you had all the arcade games. The Chuck E. Cheese automaton was creepy as heck, but it was a great place for, you know, kids to have birthday parties. And I mean, in later years they found like stuff like syringes in the ball pit, so that's kind of why it closed down and why they don't have ball pits there anymore. They kind of have like a kind of a bouncy sort of floor area rather than a ball pit.
Yeah, and something also about pink eye in the ball pits as well. And that was
one
reason why
disaster.
Ball pits are just completely banned from America altogether, which is kind of sad.
They were kind of cool back in the day. It was like swimming, but without water.
It was very much like swimming. And the automatrons, you know, I wasn't scared of them. I thought they were pretty cool.
They just kind of, the one that they had in the left corner of the stage from being in like the audience was kind of creepy because it was old. They didn't keep it very well, and it was just creepy.
I do remember having a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese a good long time ago. That was back before the ticket muncher machine. You know, this was way back when. You know, when I was 7, 6, a wee lad when I was not 6 feet tall, and I had a little Pokemon birthday party, had a little Caterpie in my cake. It was pretty cool. That's my biggest memory from Chuck E. Cheese anyways.
I just remember going there for pizza birthday parties like all the time when I was little. All the time. I think my elementary school had like a celebration or something on a half day at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't remember, but I remember going there a lot. a lot. I mean, it was essentially like an arcade, essentially.
Yeah.
And I mean, they have that at the mall now with pocket change, but they're less classic arcade, more of really, I don't even know. I haven't been in pocket change in at least 2 years now, so.
No, yeah. I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is pretty cool. I don't know about Oculus Rift coming to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if that'll make me go or anything like that anytime soon.
I mean, are they going to have the whole Oculus setup? Are they? I mean, of course, they're going to have the eye thing, but are they going to have that little like round thing where you're harnessed in and you're walking on the movable floor that kind of bounces if you jump? I mean, the whole 9 yards.
Well, it is supposed to be a ticket catcher. You know how apparently during in recent years during birthday parties they put you in like a tube thing or whatever, and you catch flying tickets. That's pretty much what it's going to be like. So
that's the only time they're going to have it, is in it. Well, I mean, I think they have a lot of options. Is they could do the whole setup, and they could have like a virtual reality sort of thing, like Tron sort of deal, or they could have a flying simulator kind of thing where they put you on the new one of the virtual reality like helmet companies is designing the flying simulator one where they strap you into this movable thing that allows you to flap your arms and behave like a bird. I don't know. I saw it on the internet the other day, and it was attached to, it looked like it was part of Oculus Rift, so.
Yeah, you could see a lot of things on the internet. As for the flying thing, that would be quite interesting. I'm sure a lot of people would be all up for that.
Oh, I'm sure kids would love it.
Yeah, everybody wants to fly.
Everyone does.
It's kind of weird because
when I grow up, I want to be a bird.
When I grow up, I don't want to grow up.
But yeah, I mean, I wonder how much money they're going to make off of that, how successful it's going to be.
I guess we'll have to see in time and see if it brings in revenue or anything else.
I mean, there's not, how many Chuck E. Cheese's are there now? There can't be too many now.
Well, there's not one here in our town,
Of course not. No, definitely not. No.
I think the closest one would be in Mobile.
Oh.
In Atlanta.
I can't imagine them getting, or I can't imagine Mobile getting the Oculus Rift in there very soon, for obvious reasons.
Oh, goodness. It's like, sir, I can't operate this complicated piece of machinery. It's like,
But
they did, yeah.
I mean, they'll probably put them in the bigger locations first.
Yeah, just to test them out. That's probably what they're going to do. It'll definitely be interesting. I mean, I haven't tried Oculus Rift myself, but
it looks cool. They've got some interesting stuff on it. Horror games are especially effective and successful, I hear. But I can't imagine them putting that in a kid's place. I mean, unless they want a bunch of accidents happening, and by accidents I mean kids trashing their shorts.
Mr. Manager, sir, we have to. There's been an accident over near the Oculus Rift. I think.
Clean up on the
Clean up Oculus Rift.
They'll have mops handy.
Dadgummit. Yeah, I don't think they'll be pushing zombies on the Chuck E. Cheese Oculus Rift.
Oh, no.
I think it's just purposely the ticket blaster, unless they branch out to anything else. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yes, we will. So to mix it up a little bit in today's show, we've at the end of each show we have little video game songs that we play. I'm gonna play some of those today because they've just been sitting there and bugging me. And, sometimes you can use a little bit of mood music in your life. So, if you remember from the very first or so episode we had, the Magmore Caverns from Metroid Prime series, we'll be playing that as your background music today.
All right. You are listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. And next up, I'm going to be talking about the trip I went on in excruciating detail. Yeah. So, here is our song. we are back. You are listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. I'm Rachel, and I have with me my buddy Caleb.
Woohoo!
Well, guys, this weekend that just ended, I went on a little weekend trip with some friends of mine to the Orlando area in Fort Lauderdale. I cannot talk today. Fort Lauderdale. So on my trip, we went to two big places. We went to Legoland. You know, most people, if they go to Orlando, they go to Disney, they go to SeaWorld, they go to Universal, but there's also Legoland there. And I learned that teachers get in free. I didn't know that.
Well,
If you're a teacher, you can get in free to Legoland, and if you're a teacher, you can get in free to SeaWorld. I had no idea about those things, so
Really?
that was something I learned. But Legoland was pretty cool. It was, it's mostly built out of Legos. So as you go through the park, there are these like huge Lego statues built entirely out of either the Duplo Legos, which are more sturdy, or the regular little tiny Legos. And when you get into the park, there's this thing called the Island in the Sky, which most theme parks kind of have. Well, pretty much you get on this little turny platform thing, and they raise you about 200 feet in the air, and then you get to see the whole park from there.
yeah, I've been on one of those in SeaWorld. When I was in SeaWorld, it was interesting. You could see a lot.
It's really nice to have at the front of the park because you can kind of plan out where you're going to go from there.
Do they not have maps?
Well, they do, but it's just nice to see, if they're doing construction on a certain part that,
Right.
They didn't announce or something. It's kind of nice. But it was a fun place to go. Although the park is primarily geared for, like, children. Like, there was a handful of roller coasters. If you like roller coasters.
Were the roller coasters made out of Legos?
No,
Oh,
that
man.
would be totally unstable.
No.
That would not be a good idea. They had a handful of roller coasters. None of them went upside down, which I was kind of disappointed about because I love my upside down roller coasters a lot. And they had shows. They had like one of those 4D movie theaters that I had show times for each sort of adventure sort of thing. And they also had like a 2-story carousel.
A two-story carousel?
A double-decker carousel, yes.
What? Huh.
Yep.
Not made out of Legos.
No.
Oh, man. Legoland, everything
I am
should-
getting to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I am getting to that. I'm saving the best for last, okay?
I'll let you... All right.
But yeah, I got this cool little keychain there. It's a little Lego vampire dude because he looked cool and he was the best one there. They didn't have Thor Lego figurines. They had a bunch of Batman, a bunch of Superman, and then a bunch of Spider-Man, but they didn't have Thor or Loki, so I was very disappointed, and I was upset. And they didn't have anybody from the Lego movie, which was also sad.
Oh.
At the back of the park, there is the Cypress Gardens little part where you get to go through and see all the different plants and gardens, and that's where the whole area used to be Cypress Gardens, but then Legoland kind of bought it out, and they're slowly opening other parts of it, which is cool for the adults, because adults like to see adult stuff as opposed to Lego stuff.
Adult stuff.
Yeah,
I mean-
like different type of historical things. At least that's what all the adults
Oh, okay.
I saw them to enjoy. Like most of the adults, if they weren't with their kids, were hanging out in Cypress Gardens because it was nice. It was quiet. There wasn't children screaming, running around. But I'd say the coolest part of the park was the Miniland USA. This is the section that is built entirely out of Legos, Caleb.
Woohoo! Yes, finally.
Yes. So they had well-known structures in the United States. They had Las Vegas, they had in all the different hotels like New York. They had literally New York City, they had San Francisco, they had Miami, they had Key West. And guess what they also had, Caleb? Could you guess?
Disney World?
No.
The park.
No.
Okay, I give up.
They had Panama City Beach.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised myself.
Do they have a little Lego house that I live in? Is it?
No, it's not like the entirety of Panama
Oh.
City Beach. It's known structures there. So we walk up, and me and the friends I went with, we're like, oh my God, we know this place. So they had a very accurate looking pier park, which was nice. They had just the regular beach with those like pastel looking sort of condos that are 2-story and really thin.
Right.
Yeah, they had a bunch of those, and then they had one of the older mini golf courses that was directly on the beach, like way back in the day, that got torn down to make room for all those condos that are now up.
Darn you, condos.
Yeah, so they had that. But it was really cool, and they had like a plaque with information on the location and all that. So I was like, ha, we know this place because we live there.
It's interesting. Did they have Wonderworks and Ripley's?
No.
No?
No. They just had, known actual, like, structures that were built here, not, like, event structures,
Right.
Well,
that's really cool. I didn't think
I didn't
they
expect it.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't expect it. Apparently, we're that well known. I mean...
You say that, yet when you...
I mean, we're kind of well known for a bad thing, spring break, for one. But, hey, we're in Legoland. That's something. But also, what was really cool is they had a Star Wars section of Miniland USA as well. So they had, like, the huge events from Star Wars of all the different locations, like Tatooine and all that kind of stuff, rebuilt in Lego form. And they had a life-size Darth Maul and Darth Vader and R2-D2 and C-3PO, all built out of Legos.
That's really awesome. I would have actually liked to see that, but I was working, so I couldn't.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're down in the Orlando area, definitely, check out Legoland. It's a nice, fun little park. It's like a day pass if you pick your day and you order online. It's like less than $70. That's not bad for a theme park ticket for an all day sort of
not
thing.
at all.
And the park closes at like 6 though, which is kind of dumb, but it's open all morning to 6 o'clock.
Gotta wet the little kitties go to bed.
Yeah, I know. But the other cool thing, and Caleb, you'll probably like this, is the concert I went to.
Woohoo!
I mean, everyone hears about like the game symphonies that Nintendo does and Square Enix does. But there's this group called Video Games Live that travels the world playing just video game music. And what's really cool is about like a couple months before they arrive at a location, like this location would be South Florida, they send out the music to local orchestras and symphonies and stuff like that to recruit people to play at their concerts. So they use local musicians, in other words.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a way to get your name out there, I guess.
Yeah, and they send the choir music out to local choirs, too. So pretty much when I was there and we were in Fort Lauderdale seeing them, they had a choir from literally just up the road at the high school and a local symphony performing the pieces. And this was all video game stuff, like stuff from Castlevania, like old Space Invaders, and they did a Kingdom Hearts sort of symphony piece.
Ooh.
And I cried like a small child because it was so beautiful. And they played stuff from Chrono Cross. The two really cool things that happened, though, was when they played Space Invaders, they had this, like, 12-year-old girl come up and play Space Invaders. But what was really cool about it is she only had the button. She didn't have the joystick. She had to be the joystick. So they motion tracked her on the stage, and she had to move across the stage to move the character on the screen to shoot the Space Invaders.
Well, that's one way to get your exercise, I guess.
I tell you. But she ended up getting like a grab bag of like gifts because she got a good score or whatever.
Well.
And then the second thing they did was they had a Guitar Hero kind of tournament in the lobby prior to the concert, and this one guy won. So he got to go up on stage and play Guitar Hero. And the band and the main guy who had this really awesome steampunk guitar played along with him the song that he was playing. They ended up playing The Pretenders by the Foo Fighters, which is apparently a really, really hard song.
Yeah, the Foo Fighters, their difficulty settings are quite high on Guitar Hero.
Oh, yeah. So the main kind of MC dude said, well, you got to get over 400,000 points on hard. And then the guy went, oh, no. I don't play hard. I play expert. And we were all like, oh. So we're sitting there watching him, and we're like, oh, is he gonna get it? Oh, is he gonna get it? And we had not been paying attention that he was like saving up his star power, and at the very end, when it was just the refrain over and over again, where it was kind of easier, he did the star power, and he got over 600,000 points.
Nice.
So I was like, this guy is a total, like, amazing. This was great. So if you guys ever get the opportunity to see Video Games Live, just don't ask questions, just do it. It's a really fun thing. It's really audience interactive, and I had a great time. I had a wonderful time. It was worth the $60 that I spent.
It sounds fun. Again, I wish I could have gone, but I was working, and so because I'm broke. I'm a broke college kid. So you're listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio, and next up, YouTube may be doing the fusion technique. Find out why after this song, which is Crossing Fields, the Japanese version. We'll be right back. You are listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. I am Caleb, and with me I have Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
She is fun. I don't know why. All right. So, YouTube may acquire Twitch at $1 billion, and this is only a rumor, but we are going to talk about it. Isn't that right?
Yes, we are going to talk about it, because that's an insane amount of money.
That's, wow. And that's an insane company, too, to I mean, it's just
I mean, it's
massive.
The popularity of game streaming is just growing exponentially because, like, Twitch is a key player in the next-gen console marketplace. You know, the share button on the PS4.
Yep, that's Twitch.
Yeah, and then the other share button on the Xbox One, that's Twitch.
That's just Twitch.
All of it's Twitch. And, you know, it might be, in the long run, turn out to be a really good investment for YouTube to buy them.
In the long run.
Yeah, in the long run. But it's, you know, it's not quite a done deal. Google's lawyers are apparently ready for a challenge against the Justice Department, according to Kotaku. It's mainly on the grounds of competition issues.
Competition, monopoly, and blah, blah, blah. And,
given the
all
fact that
stuff.
both of the services are already, like, number one in their respective fields. Well, I mean, YouTube being number one in online video uploads, etc., and then Twitch is for number one in game streaming, period. So if they combined, Wonder Twin Powers activate, form of conglomerate of online video company.
Conglomerate,
Holy crap.
giant video head of
Oh my crap.
awesomeness. And it would definitely be interesting. Obviously this is a gray topic here, because, you know, you have the good, it'd be good investment for both parties, but then you have the copyright content stuff YouTube has going on right now.
And it doesn't take long to, you know, envision what kind of pluses of benefits would come for this. Twitch could possibly benefit from YouTube's tech and reliability and their reach in general, but then again, YouTube has enough copyright claims already with, like, bringing up and uploading videos of game streaming on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean,
like, everyone remembers that Nintendo issue.
oh, that Nintendo.
And I mean, if they bring Twitch into that could be like a nightmare waiting to happen. But
oh goodness, I don't think Nintendo and Twitch would get along at all.
No, no, definitely not. No. And you know, Twitch has been contacted for, like, comment, but they're just like, we don't comment on rumors.
Yeah, no.
It's like, yeah, because that's smart to do business-wise. Well, actually it is, but I mean, it's good that they want them. I mean, they're eliminating the competition right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the problem, though. It's a monopoly, and if a thing gets too big, it'll just kind of starve itself out, I guess. I don't know. It's just, there's big, and then there's way too big. Like,
yeah.
It's just...
Well, I mean, it's kind of like Comcast trying to buy out Time Warner. Comcast is pretty much taking over the internet, and our only savior is Google right now. If they just give everyone Google Fiber, I mean, we just won't have to have cable anymore. But that's, you know, that's just me. I mean, Twitch only launched 3 years ago. They have 43 million users worldwide. That's a
lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot.
It's just, I wonder how much more will Google consume in its ever vengeful quest to own everything. It seems like they're buying it. Like a while ago, I talked about them buying a thermostat company. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, why do they need thermostats? Like, it's just, hey, yeah, I own a thermostat company. That's a thing.
Okay.
It just, you know, it's there's expanding your company, and then there's trying to take over the world, you know.
I mean, I'm looking at, like, how popular Twitch is, and a lot of people think, you know, they're not really known outside the gaming world, which is true, but apparently they generate more traffic than HBO Go in the United States. And HBO Go is pretty big. Like, if you have HBO but you don't have a TV or something, you can watch it on your phone or on your computer, etc., etc. And they can't really, even the VP of Twitch has said that they can't keep up with the growth that they're experiencing. So if you add Google into that mix, that problem could disappear. So, like I said, there's so many benefits to this situation, but at the same time, it's a gray area. They don't know what's going to happen.
It's not exactly black and white.
No, I mean, nothing's black and white anymore.
No. It's a very strange and confusing world that we live in.
I mean, CNN currently is comparing it to Facebook's acquisition of, like, the Oculus company. I mean, that situation gave them a really good upstart because they were allowed to access Facebook's resources. So it could be the same situation, but once again, the copyright thing could fall into place.
Yeah.
And there might be...
It's... Well, we'll have to wait in time. We'll see if the rumors, happen. So we'll probably talk about that on a later episode whenever that happens.
I mean, it's a smart business move overall, and I'm excited to see what happens. Because I love YouTube. I watch YouTube all the time.
I'm trying to be on YouTube. I don't think it's...
We are trying to be on YouTube.
Fine. Sorry. I'm the lone wolf. Not in the show, though. Not in the show. I have a we. I have a we. We are we. We are us.
Well, technically, you have a Wii U.
This is confusing now.
Yeah.
We and we are you.
That's my job. That is my job to confuse Caleb.
And it's working, very much so.
Uh-huh.
So, you were listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio, and next up, there's an old anime that might be returning to us. I mean, the U.S. Not we.
Well, it is returning to us.
Us.
But yeah, this next song will show you a little preview of that.
Yeah, if you grew up in the 90s, you probably know the song if you watched anime and whatnot. So.
I will be singing along very obnoxiously, but you won't hear me.
Can we record that? I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
No, we can't record that.
All right, here it is. We'll be right back. You are listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. I am Caleb, and Rachel was here singing very lovely.
Yeah, and, it was like a throwback to my childhood, okay? I remember getting up on like Saturday mornings and that just happening to be on, and I would like run around my room in my pajamas just singing the theme song. Little memories there.
Little footy pajamas being like...
no, not even footy pajamas.
Oh,
no way. No.
That was,
no.
Anyways, that was the Sailor Moon theme song, in case you didn't know, because recently the ban on the Sailor Moon franchise has been lifted from the U.S.
Well, I mean...
And people, and on Hulu and on the website, who made this, they're having the episodes posted on there now. Right.
It started on like the 19th or the 20th. They started uploading an episode or so on Hulu. It's new in HD remastered. They're completely uncut episode. There's over 200 of them that's going to be released, including the final series, Caleb, called Sailor Stars, that was never released here in the United States.
Oh, how interesting.
Well, I mean, it was with good reason, but I think the publishers kind of figured, we can handle it now.
I guess it'll be okay. I think I've only seen about maybe 2 or 3 episodes. I didn't exactly grow up. I was not gifted with cable to grow up with because I was living in the middle of the boondocks, as it were. And
right.
So yeah, it wasn't until I moved in the city and then we had cable, and then I saw maybe like 1 or
Oh, well,
two
I mean,
episodes, and that was about it.
and a
all I
lot of
remember.
episodes didn't even air in the U.S., not including the season we didn't even see. But they cut a lot of them. They took a lot of stuff out. Now they've redubbed it with a new cast, which is actually really good. Viz Media's got a hold of it, including the new series, Sailor Moon Crystal, which is like a total revamp. So I don't even know what's going to happen with that. It's going to be great. I'm going to have so much nostalgia attacks.
Oh, nostalgia.
Oh, it's going to be great. But I mean, back in the 90s when this show aired, these were the days of dial-up. It was like a relentless battle if you wanted to get any of the subbed episodes from Japan. You had to like sit there and stare at your computer and hope and pray that your download will be completed without somebody making a phone call.
Jimmy, get off the phone. What are you doing? I'm trying to download my
But
Sailor
oh my
Moon
gosh,
episode.
it's just going to be great. I'm so very excited. And we get to see episodes we've never seen before. They're coming out on DVD and Blu-ray in the little tiny like packs of like 10 episodes each or something, which is going to be a lot. Maybe they're going to do 25 each. I don't know. But hopefully they'll just do the complete series sometime in spring on Blu-ray, because that's what I will buy so quickly.
I'm sure. I'm sure it's going to sell too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like you said, there were cuts and such from the episodes, but there are reasons why.
Oh, yeah.
It was, hey, because in America, it's a cartoon, but, over in Japan, it's completely different. It's just a culture difference here.
Yeah, so that's why they didn't air the last season. I mean, there was this band of dudes that when they turned into sailors, they turned into ladies. So
well,
that
that's,
that was a whole new level of odd that they just didn't think that would be appropriate for American audiences.
Do you think?
I still don't think it is. I still don't think kids. I mean, some kids will be okay, but they might be asking their parents like, "Mom, why did he turn into a lady?"
Can I turn into a lady?
No, Jimmy, you can't turn into a lady. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, it was like some people, it may get to the point that some people are going to compare it to the, this is going to sound terrible, but compare it to the cartoon equivalent of like a drag race or something. And I don't know what's going to happen. It may be a disaster, like just waiting to happen, but I hope it's not, because I kind of want to see these episodes just to say I did see them.
Yeah, over in Japan, the cartoons were more based along based to the teenage audience. The cousins in the show, or at least in the American version, they're cousins. Not exactly cousins.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, I think they're going to, keep the not cousins in this one with because they're technically, they say specifically uncut, which if you buy something on Blu-ray or DVD that's uncut, like the Dragon Ball Z uncut, they're throwing curse words a little bit all around, and then
some booties.
Oh yeah, well. And some full frontal. I'm just not gonna. Yeah, it's
not. It's strange. I don't ever think there was frontal female. I think it's all.
No, just dudes.
Yeah, which was weird.
Which was, I mean, it was
culturally is okay in Japan.
I mean, it was. Even on Hulu, they had it. Like all of a sudden, I was just like, "Oh my God, Goku! Whoa!" I didn't know that was. I didn't know that's what I was watching here. But we'll see. It's nice to know that 90s animes are making a comeback in a big way. And also, I mean, speaking of 90s animes, if anyone watched Card Captor Sakura, they're having a whole Blu-ray DVD complete series release in September. So it's like Japan is just overloading us with nostalgia. And I don't know if my heart can take it.
Because it sells, and that's the
reason
it sells.
It does.
They know. They finally figured it out, I guess. But yeah.
So yeah, if you want to watch it, check it out on Hulu. It's totally worth it. I'm going to go watch some episodes when I get home myself. And I will continue to sing obnoxiously every single time.
And you'll record it, right? So we can use it later?
Maybe.
Okay,
You're
cool.
welcome.
Cool. put that in the bloopers. But yeah, next up we have your nerd vocab, and you are listening to Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. This next song is Me, You, and Pikachu.
as ash was turned to stone. But the tears flowed down onto the rock and set him free again. Me and you and Pikachu fought the war, fought the war. Me and you and Pikachu fought the war. Me and you and Pikachu fought the war, fought the war. Me and you and Pikachu fought the war, fought the war, fought the war.
And we are back. You are listening to the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. It's me, Rachel, and Caleb is also here.
Yep, I'm here. Or
Still
not.
here.
I'm still here.
Yes.
I will be here forever.
Yeah, so this works. This
Works?
works. This
This
works. Well,
works.
this is kind of work, I'd say so. This week, it's Nerd Vocab is vlog.
Yep, it's a vlog.
It's a vlog.
It's
For those of you who don't know, a vlog is kind of like a blog, but it's video. It's a video journal in which a person records themselves and talk about their day or whatever else. Commonly, I mean, I've seen celebrities do it. YouTube celebrities do it, of course, with their playthroughs. Those channel updates that you see on, like, Tobuscus, Toby Turner, PewDiePie, all
And,
those kind of stuff.
And on that one smoking hot guy, Just Call Me C, man, he's a
That one too, yes. All the channel updates. Those are kind of like vlogs.
he makes me jealous.
They update you on, how the channel's going, what's going on in their lives, let you know if there's going to be any new kind of channel developments or if they're going to be gone for a while. And it's always kind of nice, but, it's a vlog.
Yep.
I
It's
like
basically
vlogs because you kind of get to know the person outside of their persona a little bit, or you get to know their kind of camera persona.
Yeah, you get to
better.
know their personal self like a little bit more. When you're playing a game and you're trying to record yourself, you're trying to be entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
which can take away from your own personality a bit. If I
Yep.
can speak.
Yeah, because to provide entertainment to those other than just watching you play it, you have to like have dialogue and all that kind of stuff. Like Game Grumps is pretty entertaining, but they kind of just stick around the entire time.
Oh my gosh.
But I haven't seen them do too many video updates unless it's during their intro or something.
Well, even during their intro, that's like, hey, we're doing something funny. Here's
Yeah, right.
here's
right.
the intro.
I
Hey,
mean,
Barry, can you put this in? Yeah.
Thanks, Barry.
Thanks, Barry. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that channel though.
Danny wins.
And I mean, each of them has their own little, or most of them do. Each has their own little separate channel where they do vlogs, kind of. So.
Yeah, I've done a vlog. I mean, I've also done a channel update where I embarrass myself in front of the camera. And I might have to do another one because it's just
It's nerve-wracking
it
being in
is a
front of a
bit.
camera. It's you gotta at the same time acknowledge that it's there, but try to remember that it's not there, so it doesn't seem like you're actually performing for a camera. And it's kind of hard to do. I mean, I do playthroughs or video blogs and stuff like that if I had the proper equipment. I have a webcam, but it's not all that great, and I don't have any recording equipment, so.
well,
I'm
it,
kind of up the creek without a paddle.
it does. Let me tell you, it does cost some money.
Oh yeah. So
The microphone cost about $100. The computer, I'm not even going to tell you.
it'd be over. So I have an idea of how much it'd cost. So maybe once I get like an actual well-paying career, not job, career, I will think of something like that because I'm a communications major and I like marketing, I like stuff like that, and I think YouTube is especially important for that, so I'd like to be involved with it somehow.
Definitely. Well, see, I'm doing it now.
Oh, yes, I
because maybe it can be a career because it's just an option. It seems fun.
It is.
So-
I mean, I've heard it's fun. It does make some money once you get like ad placement involved, and if you get sponsorships by certain companies to do like play certain things or something like that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you get like however many million subscribers and you get an average of 1 million views per video, you're gonna be making quite a lot. That's for sure. But
You are swimming in dollar bills.
you are
Swimming.
wiping your bum with hundreds, basically.
I bet PewDiePie does that. I bet he does. He'd probably make a video out of it, actually.
Oh my god!
Each of us have our own favorite YouTubers, and some of them are really, really silly. And I really think vlogs are useful. And I mean, there's just people that just do vlogs. Like people that run their own blog website will upload vlogs. They will upload videos. They will upload videos on there instead of just writing something. And it's
Right.
kind of cathartic now that I think about it.
You can be a little bit more creative because like with my channel update, I have words and stuff flying across the screen.
Explosions. You should add explosions in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that. See,
Get Michael Bay involved.
I'll have a little Michael Bay button. Just everything explodes when I press it. Then
Michael Bay makes everything more
like
exciting.
the easy button. Have just a Michael Bay button, and you push it.
You gotta have
Bob.
a sticker of his face on there. Oh goodness.
Oh, we're just so professional here.
Oh, we are. We totally are. I agree. But yeah, I mean, vlogs. I like them.
Vlogs.
I like them. You could do a vlog on anything. You could do a vlog on yourself. You could do a vlog on a certain topic. This is kind of like a vlog, almost.
Kind of.
Except we're on the air
We're
live.
on the air, and it's
And
it's more of a show. And
Yeah, it is more of a show.
I guess people are knowing us.
Yeah.
The
We're letting you
pins.
know a little bit of details about our lives.
Our
like
lives.
trips I go on, or trips Caleb goes on, or trips that Caleb does not go on.
That I don't, yeah. I stay at home and make a computer. That's a trip within the mind of itself. It's
Oh, actually, guys, I do have kind of like an addendum to a piece that we did last week. Wasn't it last week that I talked about the Harry Potter
yes.
thing? Okay, well, remember the date that I gave you in June? It was like when in the teens, like the 19th. Well, Universal has will be opening up like vacation packages for going to the new Harry Potter park on June 29th. So it kind of stands to reason that the park will open at that time too, since it'll be 10 days after the press week. So June 29th will maybe be the day that the new Diagon Alley opens up.
And maybe the day, June 29th. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you guys got that? Don't
write it down.
Don't bother Rachel anymore.
Don't ask me these questions.
She's tired of you asking over and over.
Yes. I mean, if you want to know more, go on the internet. Ask them. They might tell you if you trust them.
Yes.
Your lives.
If you trust people on YouTube, definitely.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much, I think, almost. Is that
What?
all the important stuff? I think.
That's all the important stuff. Well, we'll take this time now to kind of, okay, look, we have a Facebook page and a Twitter account. I cannot stress enough, somebody needs to interact. I'm just saying.
We need to hear your ideas.
We want to hear your ideas.
I would love to hear your ideas.
What do you want to know about? What do you want us to talk about? Do you want us to talk about Sailor Moon some more? I don't know. It's a thing. We
can't come up with everything. To please you guys,
Please.
we need to hear from you.
I'm a people pleaser.
I will create a survey on SurveyMonkey or something and put a link up there for you guys to determine what you want to hear.
Right. This is we are here for your entertainment, and therefore we will provide what you want to hear. That is the magic of the internet and technology and such.
And that's what the radio is for, to entertain you.
Yes.
Also for advertising, but
Yeah, well, yeah. Lots of ads. Not on this show though. We are ad free.
And you're welcome.
You're welcome. Very welcome.
But yes, please like us on Facebook. Give us a comment, suggestion.
Yep. On Twitter, the Twitter is at Nerd Edification, and the Facebook page is Nerd Edification Hour. You can look that up. And the YouTube channel I upload this on is Just Call Me C as my channel name. Nobody says it's a stupid name, so I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, you can comment there. Send us a message there.
Yeah,
you
trolls.
can like us. There's one particular troll in general that keeps disliking the videos. I will find you and I will kill you. No, not really. I won't do
find
that.
you.
I'm not that violent.
I will kill you.
I'll just watch you from afar.
I just want you're not leaving feedback. If
Yeah,
you dislike
exactly.
it, then tell me why so we can fix it. Don't just, say,
I don't know what's wrong unless somebody tells me. I tell that to many people.
Exactly. I don't know what's wrong with myself until you say, "Hey, you got a zit on your nose." Like, "Oh, no. My blemishes." Heaven forbid.
But yeah, now we're going to showcase another song from a video game.
This is another song, yes.
It is another song.
It's another song.
From Kirby 64, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
That's
good
a classic.
memories. I did like that a lot. And this is from the final boss, the true secret final boss. And it was actually my first secret final boss that I've ever fought, like in my childhood.
Are you going to cry?
I might. It is quite an awesome theme
I'll record
song.
it for you guys.
Record my
It'll be
crying.
entertaining.
It's like, no, it's so beautiful. But until next week, thank you for listening. This has been the Nerd Edification Hour on Alternation Radio. Till next time, stay fancy. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Yay.